You've heard of the AI race, but the race isn't just about algorithms. It's about hardware. And the most critical hardware of all, microchips. Semiconductors power everything, from smartphones to missile guidance systems, from ChatGPT to autonomous drones. And right now, the most advanced chips in the world are made in one place, Taiwan. It is by far the world leader in advanced silicon wafer fabrication, specifically the production of cutting-edge microchips using extreme ultraviolet lithography. Taiwan's dominance isn't accidental. It's the result of decades of investment, engineering talent, and geopolitical positioning. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, produces over 90% of the world's cutting-edge AI chips. That's not just market share. That's strategic leverage. Other nations are decades away from catching up. But Taiwan's story is also political. After the Chinese Nationalist Party was defeated by the Communist Party during the Civil War, it retreated to the island in 1949. Since then, Taiwan has operated as a self-governed democracy, while Beijing insists it's a breakaway province. That tension has simmered for decades. But now, with chips at the center of global power, Taiwan's silicon shield may be its best defense. The logic is simple. If China invades, the global chip supply collapses. The US, Europe, and Japan would face economic shockwaves. That threat alone may be enough to guarantee American and international support. But China's leadership faces mounting internal pressure. The economy is slowing. Youth unemployment is rising. The population is aging and collapsing. Manufacturing is under strain. And history shows that when domestic tensions rise, external conflict becomes tempting. In 1982, Argentina invaded the Falklands to distract from economic issues at home. It fought and lost a short, bloody war against the British, which led to the collapse of Argentina's military junta, which was in power at the time. Could China do the same with Taiwan? Let's look at Ukraine. When Russia invaded, it was hit with sweeping sanctions. The ruble fell. Tech imports vanished. But Russia had a buffer, plentiful food and fuel. It's a net exporter of both. That gave it time, years, not months. China's situation is vastly different. It's a net exporter of finished goods, yes, but it relies heavily on imported energy and food. If war with Taiwan triggered similar international sanctions on China, the impact would be ruinous. Supply chains would seize. Inflation would spike. Urban centers could face fuel shortages and famine within months. Not years. And unlike Russia, China's population is concentrated, aging, and increasingly skeptical of the state's promises. A war over Taiwan could trigger not just global disruption, but domestic catastrophe. So what happens next? The chip war is already underway. Export controls, supply chain reshuffling, and diplomatic pressure are all part of the game. But if the conflict turns kinetic, the consequences will be global and immediate. Taiwan's new president has taken a firmer stance against Beijing, calling China a hostile foreign force. A shift that triggered immediate condemnation from Chinese state media and military drills near the island. Taiwan's chips are more than technology. They're deterrence, they are leverage. The world watches the Taiwan Strait with bated breath. This is Orbital Strategy, altitude over noise. Subscribe for more strategic foresight, because the future isn't random, it's engineered.